Hello everyone, I'm Darcy Betts, with me today is B, and we are playing some Clover. This is the unnamed Clover gameplay show. I would like to have a name for it someday, but I feel like Clover Clash is a bit too on the nose, and I won't be using it. So, what was that, B? You were muffled. Can you speak up a little?
It's so alliterative.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, we have both done our hands. We both kept sevens, and you'll be going first. So take it away. For those who are not familiar with Clover, Clover is a 60 card format. It has a scaling life total. We are playing at 20 life because it's 2-player, but it would be 30 in 3-player or 40 in 4-player. I think it's that simple, right? And the commander damage also scales, but neither of us are playing commander damage focused decks, so probably that won't come up. But for the record, it would be 16. No, not 16. It would be 11, which is currently kind of a controversy of whether or not that is something that's going to stick long term. But it is the current rules as of this recording, which is May 2026. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to start just with a Highland Lake. Tapped. The best uncommon dual land we got right now.
Yes, it is an uncommons only format, so they're very limited in your mana fixing, which I think is pretty fun, actually.
Yeah. Are there any common lands that are better for this? I guess like the gates are common.
There's a decent number of common duels. Yeah. X is untap, C is draw, and B did not draw because it was the first turn of a 2-player game, which is how that works. I'm gonna just play a forest, and I'm just gonna play a pass. Go for it.
All right, I'll.
For this game, I am playing Troyan Gutsy Explorer. They are the lead of my fishing-themed deck, which I'm very excited to see if I can make work in practice. I have played it before, and it has performed well, but I'm hoping to get a game with it in that's interesting. I did make a deck tech about this deck, which you can check out if you want to. I think it's pretty good. People are seeming to like it, which is very exciting. Whereas B, you are running, what's his name? Sanar, Unfinished Genius, which is the second Sanar. The original was rare, but this one's uncommon, so legal.
Yeah. So I could play an untapped land, but it actually wouldn't help me that much. So I'm just going to straight up play is a Boiler Works tapped. Bring back the Highland Lake.
Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Yes, classic.
Yeah, and then end the turn.
But you did have to bounce a tapped land.
I didn't actually have a 2-drop, so might as well get this out of the way.
Yeah, but you got to bounce a tapped land? I don't know about that. All right. I'll untap, upkeep, and to draw for turn. I will play an island. And Troyan is 3 mana, so I can't play them yet. And I kind of have a bit of a slow start. So I will pass the turn. I find it very interesting how, like, some decks just kind of either have a slow start or they draw their mana rocks, and it's just like there's no way to make that consistently happen. So it's just kind of like a crapshoot of whether or not you have a fast game or not. It feels very weird.
It's so good to have a 2-mana commander, so you always have a 2-mana play. I'm gonna tap the Boiler Works to exactly the mana I need for Sanar.
That is the exact mana you need. Sanar, for the record, is they enter prepared, which means that once you may cast a Wild Idea for 5 mana, which is a tutor that can find instants and sorceries. And then they also have the activated ability of tap, create a treasure, but activate only if you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. And of course, they have Summon Sickness, so you can't do it anyway. Right now. Cool. Pass turn?
Passing the turn, yes.
Excellent. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play an island.
Oh, you're going to play your commander too?
And I'm going to play my commander too. And if they die, I'm going to be sad. It's Troyan Gutsy Explorer. Pass the turn. Yeah, I used to be very, like, gun-shy about playing my commanders on curve because they were killed immediately or countered one too many times, and I was just like, I guess I just don't do that anymore. I only ever play them on Fire Protection, and then my decks just got universally worse because, like, I was playing around ghosts.
Sometimes it's how it goes.
Sometimes it's how it goes. Luckily, my commander is really just a mana dork. They do have an activated ability that lets me loot, draw a card, then discard a card for 1 blue mana and tap. But mostly they're here as a mana dork. So if you kill them, I will just naturally play the thing they were ramping me into. It's not the end of the world. It's not like my core like engine or anything.
Yeah, nice. I'm gonna play a mountain and just pass actually.
Sweet. So you're leaving up that mana. Terrifying. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Very cool.
Rare.
Did that draw happen? It did. I didn't see it show up in my hand, but it did happen. It says so in the chat. Like, I love untap that. They give a little log of all actions. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll play a second forest.
BT.
And now I can tap Troyan for blue and green, but only on 5 mana value or more spells. And then I have 4 more mana. I think there's a very good chance you're going to counter whatever I do, which is scary. And I don't know how I feel about that. I have 6 mana available to me, but I wouldn't be surprised if you have like a counter a spell unless you pay. Now, you hate those like unless you pay effects. You never run those. So I might as well spend all of my mana and just let you counter it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems right to me. But I don't think I have anything super relevant. I haven't drawn my Clover. Yeah, I'm just going to tap 4. And I'm going to play one of my favorite little pep cards that I never play because it's not very good. It's Reef Worm.
So the thing about like those things is, you're right, I'm not generally a fan of those, but also like it's a land normally. I'm going to play Draw Destruction.
Are you kidding me?
And your thing only taps for spells that are 5 or greater.
Yeah, which to be fair, I couldn't have used on Reform anyway, so it's not like I could have played around this any better.
Oh, yeah?
So I don't feel terrible. In fact, I feel kind of fine. But, yeah, it's a real bummer.
Yeah, you got a card on my hand.
It's a real bummer.
And also, I'm going to tap to make a treasure.
Are you?
Yeah, because I cast a spell.
Well, I guess I'll punch you in the face then, huh? Get wrecked.
For one?
I'm probably not going to bother, but like I could. And point is, you're jumping the gun. Resolve your spell,
yeah, you're right. Okay, I will pass priority.
All right, well, put your spell in the graveyard. I'm passing. Go ahead. You can do your thing.
All right. On your end stuff, I will tap and make a treasure.
Yeah. Take your turn.
Yeah, I will play an Island.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have 5 mana right now.
Kinda.
As a treasure, which is enough for. I'll just run it out. Maybe it's my turn to get absolutely rocked.
How?
I'll play Chakram Retriever.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Cool. Great. Good. I'll untap. Move to upkeep. I will draw a card. I will play an island. Oh, I mean, you couldn't possibly have a 1-mana counterspell, right? I don't know all the counterspells in this format to play around them properly.
Yeah, there's so many. All the uncommon counterspells in the world.
I don't think I even have anything that like does anything here, unfortunately. Are you just gonna win immediately?
These are 4 toughest creatures. Not really.
All right. Good.
If I'm being honest.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
This is very helpful, though.
It's very helpful, but you know, when this enters, yeah, that it doesn't matter because you've got this. You got this Chakram Retriever. Chakram Retriever, for those who don't know, I should read this card. I should be a good YouTuber. This is a 5-mana 2/4 that says whenever you cast a spell during your turn, untap target creature. So you can imagine how it could kind of go crazy with Xehanort, which can tap to make treasures. You can just keep doing that.
Yeah, it's build your own Stormkill Artist, which is also in this deck, but I don't have it currently.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna tap out, kapow, and I'm gonna play Waker of Waves. This is a 7-mana 7/7. My opponent's creatures get -1/-0. So.
Oh, it sounds like something that would bounce everything, but it's not.
No, it's not. Instead, it has an alternate. You can discard it for 2. That's it. It's 7/7. This is not what I want to be doing with the deck, but it is what we have to do at the time. Pass the turn.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ooh, hello. Okay, so what is the plan here? First, I guess I play a land.
Yes.
So I currently have 6 mana plus treasures.
Yes.
I think I tap.
That's a Nivix Area of the Firemind. It's not just a land. I feel like that's a little bit bearing the lead.
It's a bad colorless land. I've never activated it once in all the time.
Look, I don't care. You know what? I'm being a little hypocritical because I didn't announce cards that actually, I think I did announce every card I played. I didn't announce the cards you played. You announced the cards you play.
Yeah, that's fair. So I'm announcing Wild Idea. I'm playing Wild Idea, which is Saynar's prepared spell.
That is the prepared spell. Okay, so Saynar is no longer prepared. We have to remember this.
Yeah, this is my typical line. I'm gonna try speculation. So this is what I'm shooting for, but I kind of jumped the gun a little. When that's on the stack, Charcoal Retriever's got a trigger targeting Saynar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Before the trigger goes off, I will tap Saynar to make a treasure.
So you cast Wild Idea. Wild Idea triggers Chakra Retriever. You tap Saynar, then Chakra Retriever untaps Saynar. Then Wild Idea resolves, finding you Quiet Speculation.
Yeah, which goes into my hand.
Yes.
And then I'm going to play the Quiet Speculation.
Okay. How?
It's going to. First thing I tap Saynar for a treasure.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend that treasure and this land.
Sure, that works.
To Quiet Speculation.
Great.
And I'm gonna do more tutoring. I tutored for a tutor.
And you're untapping Saynar again, presumably.
Oh yes. Yeah. So basically, what Quiet Speculation does is lets me search my library for free cards with flashback and put them directly into my graveyard.
Yes, it's a pretty cool card.
So I'm gonna get 2 of my Clover, which is Sorcerer Schemes.
Yes. So again, for those who are coming into Clover not knowing what we're doing, 60 card format, singleton, except for 4 copies of 1 card. In this case, B's Clover is Sorceress's Schemes, a card from Final Fantasy. 4 mana, sorcery, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard or exiled card with flashback you own to your hand. Either way, add red. And then it can flashback for 5, which is why it is a valid target of Quiet Speculation. I can't help but notice that is not a third Sorcerer's Schemes. That is a Deep Analysis.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about... I think why not, because I have more mana that I can use.
Sure.
So I'm going to...
For those curious, this card is showing common, but Clover uses the same rules as Pauper, where legality is based off of its ever being printed at uncommon, not highest printing or lowest printing or most recent or anything like that.
So I'm gonna just do a little bit of shortcutting. I'm gonna tap subsequently and tap Saynar and spend a treasure to do my deep analysis.
Okay, so you're saying you're tapping Saynar to make a treasure, you're spending that treasure to cast Deep Analysis, and that's causing Chakra Retriever to untap Saynar, so that's why Saynar's untapped.
Yeah, and then also I tapped one of the treasures I already had, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I saw that you sacrificed another treasure. You should tap them first. Yeah. It's technically necessary.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So I will pay free life to do that, and I'll draw 2 cards.
Yes, so that's the flashback. Is cheaper than the normal cost, but it costs 3 additional life. It's a pretty sweet target.
Yeah.
2 mana, 2 cards, baby.
Not finding exactly what I wanted to find.
Well, it's a draw, not a search, so, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Look, I haven't found my Clover yet either, so,
I guess I should be lucky I have mine, so...
Well, you found a tutor for yours, but still.
So, see, I can have Saynar for a treasure to
you tutored for a tutor for your Clover.
Yeah. I think I just pass.
Sweet. We love to see it.
I think I might be a little bit... I think this board's not long for this world, but oh well.
I have a 7/7. You can decide if you want to block it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll just end the turn.
Alright, untap.
Yeah.
Upkeep and draw.
With -1 damage.
I'm going to play
He heals people.
Forest. Let's see. Ooh, I mean, I gotta do it, right? I just top decked my Clover. I gotta cast it. Don't have a 1-mana counter spell. Or a 2-mana one, I guess, because you do have... No, you haven't cast a spell this turn, so you can't use Sanar. If you wanted to, you could have tapped Sanar on your end step, but you didn't do that.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because now they're a valid blocker. You might need it for my 7/7.
Yeah. I might need them as a blocker. So
You
yeah,
might
at losing
need
mana,
it as a
I'm
blocker.
pretty good on mana, honestly.
Very cool. It's worth pointing out that most of the time, Clover decks are built for multiplayer. It is a 4-player, 3-player, or 2-player format, but usually people build for multiplayer, and that creates for a really interesting 2-player environment, I find. Whereas if you build specifically for 2-player, I think it veers towards Oops All Voltron. So
yeah,
it's just kind of the way it is. I'm going to do the thing. We're going to tap Troyan. Boop, boop. That is 2 mana, and then we're going to spend 3 more mana. Boop, boop. And we're going to cast Animal Magnetism, my Clover. Sorcery, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. An opponent, that'll be UB, chooses a creature card from among them, put that card onto the battlefield, and the rest into your graveyard. I don't think there's a reason to do this in my first...
doesn't lose me the game.
Pardon?
So I just gotta pick something that doesn't lose me the game.
That's right. So I don't think there's any real reason to do this as the... in the first main. I don't think I have any hasters or anything that's going to buff my board, but maybe. I don't remember things.
I mean, it's information, yeah.
It is information. All right, so let me see if I can remember how to do this. I have to draw. I'm going to draw to exile. I think that's going to be easiest. So how many cards was it? 5?
5, yeah.
Yes. So draw to exile. 5 cards. We get a forest, an animal magnetism, a forest, a colossal sky turtle, and a bond of insight. Which one would you like to give me?
Having a creature? Well, I guess I'll give you the colossal sky turtle.
Awesome! What a great! Oh, I shook it. That's not what I wanted to do.
Thankfully, it goes on the battlefield, so you can't use the channels, which would be
it's true.
Kind of bummer.
I get a 6/5 flyer though with ward 2.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
which
kind of look on the bright side.
Is not too bad. Now, the thing about magnetism is these all go to my graveyard. So if you would like to know about things that are in my graveyard now, it's potentially relevant.
Yeah.
But I lost another Manimal Magnetism. Very sad. And there we go. I have 3 mana remaining. I could theoretically use something with it, but for the time being, I'm just going to swing out at you with my 7/7. And remember, your creatures get -1/-0.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take it. I go down to 10.
Boom! Screen shake.
Oh.
Alright, I got 3 mana open, but I think I will just pass for the time being.
Alright.
Go.
Alright, XC. What do I draw? Do I draw anything? Ooh, what do I have in the graveyard?
And that's the point of the deck, right? That is the fishing. I went fishing and I found a sky turtle.
Yeah, no, it's good bits.
Thank you. I'm here for the bits.
Yeah, okay, well, I get to play a land. I should do that before I forget. So
this channel is Darcy Bits, after all. That is what it is about.
Where your bits are.
Yes.
Maybe, can I just, like, do...
I don't know. You played Emergence Zone? That's important.
Yeah,
That's a card that you can sacrifice to make cast spells as though they had flash, which can really mess me up, personally. Me, I'm the one.
You're the one, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I just wanted to, like, draw cards, honestly.
Well,
maybe is there
I'm presenting a lethal board state to you.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I need to, like, draw removal or win or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to, I think what I do here is I tap, this is 2 mana, doot. I'm going to play Realms Sketching, targeting the Chakra Retriever.
Ooh, now that can't target anything. Are you sure you wouldn't rather a Waker of Waves or a Colossal Sky Turtle?
That's actually a good point.
No, getting a second
I...
Chocolate Retriever is kind of nutty.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I'm trying to see if I can just go off and go off clean. Yeah.
Other than the copy mode on a Stormkill Artist, the Sanar mixed with Chocolate Retriever is very much build your own Stormkill Artist. It is kind of nutty.
Yeah, I'm gonna make another Chocolate Retriever, but before
which I'm realizing is what you said earlier, but I wasn't paying attention.
Before that resolves, I will make a treasure and untap Sanar.
Yes, so you're casting this, targeting this, you tap your Sanar, you untap Sanar, and this realm sketching resolves, you get a second Chocolate Retriever. Understood. Very cool.
And then I'm gonna spend a treasure and a land and these 2 lands. This is a bad idea. What? I shouldn't be trying to win. I should be trying to survive.
I mean, if you could win, that would be impressive.
Yeah. I'm gonna play. It depends. I'm gonna play Selendii Visions. So that's gonna spend this treasure, but I'm gonna make 2 more. I'm gonna make 2 more treasures out of it because
yes.
And Sanar remains untapped.
Use 2 Chocolate Retriever triggers. You can tap Sanar between each of them. And Selendii Vision says 3 mana, instant, look at the top 6 cards of your library, put an instant or a sorcery card among them into your hand, the rest go to the bottom.
Yeah, so basically I'm hoping I can find a way out of this.
Yeah. So you can draw to face down pile, that works really well, or you can just do a scry, but then you still have to get them to the bottom somehow.
Face down, I'm drawing a 6, I'm looking at 6 right now?
I don't remember.
661.
Yeah, 6.
I guess you don't get to see them.
I don't get to see them. It's a look, not a reveal.
Ooh, hey, that's a thing.
That works.
I guess that keeps me going. It's also my only option. I think it's my only real option, at least.
Unless you're casting something less than 2 mana, you're not netting mana through this, so I'm not too scared.
I mean, you could say I'm actually it's negative mana. I'm gonna reveal Desperate Ritual. What happens to the rest of the stuff? It goes
to the bottom random order. So you can click on the little hamburger menu and you should be able to send the entire pile. All right, so yeah, that's terrifying. So you're gonna spend 2 mana, which will be a treasure for one of them, and you're going to get to add 3 red and make 2 treasures.
Yeah, let's okay, so let me just walk myself through. So I make a treasure.
Yeah, okay.
I cast this for the 2 treasures.
You can spend unless you need the blue, but treasure makes colored, so you might as well use the Highland Lake.
Oh yeah. Tap this and this.
Yeah.
For Desperate Ritual.
Okay, great. So with that on the stack, these 2 trigger the Chocolate Retrievers.
Yeah, so first one untaps, make a treasure.
Yep.
Second one untaps, and then it gets untapped, and then I make another treasure, and then is untapped. So that's 2 treasures.
No.
Wait.
There's only 2 things untapping it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So first one untaps, then I make a treasure, and then it gets untapped. Yeah. So I'm back to 4 treasures.
Yeah. You get 1 treasure. Yeah, because unless you want to tap, but it's ready to be tapped again. Yeah, and you're gonna make 3 red.
Yeah, but also have 3 red, which let's see what that does.
Yeah, you currently have 7 mana available.
Yeah, if I could go infinite, I can do some sketchy stuff.
That's generally true in most games. If you win here.
I'd be very impressed with myself. How much is Deep Analysis is pretty rough when you're casting it from hand.
You flashback Deep Analysis. Oh, you're gonna try and get it back to your hand. Yeah, it's 4 mana from hand. I see.
Yeah.
You have a schemes.
Yeah.
The thing is, every time you cast schemes, it's costing you 4, and you're getting 2, which is not enough to do anything.
Yeah,
if it's not clear, the idea of the deck is that, yes, in fact, you're trying to get enough value out of casting your sorcerer schemes that either they are discounted enough, or you're generating enough bonus mana that you net mana or at least can cast them at neutral with something on board that cares.
Yeah.
Currently,
I'm gonna play.
you don't have anything that cares except for making mana, but that mana is not enough to actually pay for the cost. So you're not netting anything.
I'm gonna cast a Riku.
Ooh, okay.
Targeting the Slendy Visions.
Target sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn.
Oh, sorcery. That is a sorcery, right? Slendy Visions is a sorcery?
I assume it is. It feels like one.
No, it's an instant. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. So if I spend... I'm going to Riku.
Okay.
Spending my 2 red floating.
Riku is 2 mana sorcery. Target sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. Sorry, what are you targeting?
The realm sketching. But also I'm also gonna get 2 treasures out of the deal.
Yeah. You'll definitely, every time you cast, we're just gonna assume you get 2 treasures.
Yeah, we've demonstrated the loop, or not the effect.
Yeah, the thing. So realm sketching. So, right, this one. 4 mana, create a token that's a copy of target. So this has flashback now. Fine by me. I do have 3 open mana, so like
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like you would have stopped this way earlier if you could. So.
Wow. No respect.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to spend this 1 floating and these free treasures. Make 2 more in the process. So basically I go down a treasure to Realm Sketching, Chakram Retriever.
So you moved Realm Sketching directly to exile, and when that resolves, you get another Chakram Retriever, but before it does, you make 2 treasures, because you're going to tap Saynar, make a treasure, untap Saynar, tap Saynar, make a treasure, untap Saynar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right, now I'm going to cast Sorcerer Schemes from my hand.
You have a Sorcerer Scheme as a hand? Okay, so you have 2 in the graveyard and 1 in hand. Got it.
Yeah, so basically what it is going to only cost 1 treasure because I spend 4 make free, and I can get a floating red.
Right, so every time you cast any spell, actually, you get to make 3 treasures now. So you spend 3 treasures. You spend 4 treasures, you get 3 of them back. So you spend 1 total, and you're returning. What are you targeting?
Slendy Visions.
Slendy Visions. That's just the digging one, right?
Yeah, I'm digging. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Can I do something? Can I do better? Actually, I can make infinite, right? Because I
mean, you tell me. It's your deck.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna do like experiment. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna target Desperate Ritual.
Okay. Sure.
No, this doesn't work because it's way too much mana. Because I have to like schemes for the schemes.
Unless I'm mistaken, it should only cost you 9 to 11 mana, and you're making 12 every loop. I think that's right. You have to go. I mean, don't take my word for it, but I think that's correct.
Let's do a thought experiment.
Okay. So the current board state represents you casting Sorcerer's Schemes targeting something, right?
Yeah.
And you've already resolved your Chakram triggers.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. If you target Desperate Ritual.
Yeah. Then this is in the graveyard.
Yep.
I will spend 1 mana.
What?
And a treasure to.
Oh, right. Schemes gives you a floating red. It's even... Oh, you have even more mana than I thought. All right. So you have the red floating from the schemes and 1 treasure. You make 3 plus 3 more treasures. So you make 6. 3 of them floating red, 3 of them treasures, right?
Yeah. So I make free, and then I spend a treasure, but I make 2 more.
Okay. So then the ritual ends up back in your graveyard because you actually returned it to hand. You didn't just give it flashback, unlike Realm Sketching.
Yeah.
What are you going towards? Because I don't know if you can make infinite mana or not, because I haven't figured out if the loop is perfect.
I have in my hand Conflagrate.
Okay. This is the board state with 3 schemes in the graveyard and 1 ritual in the graveyard. Got it.
Yeah. All right. Now I am going to spend 5.
Okay. 3 floating goes to 0.
Yeah. I gain a treasure.
You spend 2 treasures.
Yeah, I make 3.
And then you make 3, so you go up a treasure before Sorcerer's Schemes resolves.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
And then also I add the.
Then you add one floating from Sorcerer's Schemes, but you have to be targeting something.
Oh, this time actually it was targeting the Desperate Ritual.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. But this is in Exile.
And then that Schemes is in exile. So you have 1 Schemes in exile, 2 in graveyard, and a Desperate Ritual in hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I spend 1 treasure.
Yes, spend 1 treasure and 1 floating to cast the ritual.
Yeah.
In doing so, you make 3 treasures.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's 3 treasures.
And now the test is, can I...
And now you're floating 3 mana.
And now I'm floating 3 mana. So now the test is, can I Sorcerer Schemes, flash my Sorcerer Schemes to get back to Sorcerer Schemes, and get the ritual and be up mana at the end of all that?
Yeah, so you currently have a Desperate Ritual in the graveyard, 2 Schemes in the graveyard, 1 Schemes in exile.
I'm going to spend 2 treasures.
That's 2 and the 3 red floating. Got it.
Yeah, so that's going to make me a treasure.
Yes. And now you have 1 red floating.
Yes. And now this is in hand.
Right. So the 1 Schemes you cast goes to exile. The 1 Schemes in exile goes to your hand.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I spend. I think this works. So it's complicated, but yeah. I use the Schemes.
Yeah.
From hand. I spend 3 treasures, but I get them back, and so it's basically neutral at this.
Yeah, you spend 3 and the red to cast the Schemes. You get the 3 treasures back, and the red back. Yeah.
Yeah.
This gets you the Desperate Ritual.
And then I spend the treasure, going up to free, and making 2 more treasures. So I think that demonstrates that I am infinite. Right?
You know what? You did a really good job at following it step by step and going through it really slowly, and then you sped up at the end and I lost track of you immediately. But I do believe that it's correct. I'm just thinking about like sketch videos where people like illustrate a combo really quickly and succinctly, and I'm very impressed with what they've done because it is hard, it turns out.
Yeah, maybe this probably gonna require some heavy editing. I'm sorry.
It's whatever.
Editing Darcy here. Let's see if I can quickly go through what's happening. We have 3 Chakram Retrievers, each of which means whenever B casts a spell, she gets to untap Sanar 3 times. Sanar can tap for a treasure, so that equates to making 3 treasures. When she casts a Sorcerer's Schemes, she has 2 options. Either get back another Sorcerer's Schemes, or get back Desperate Ritual. Because Sorcerer's Schemes has flashback and can get back a scheme that has already been exiled due to flashback, she can always cast a Schemes from hand targeting Ritual, then cast it again from graveyard targeting the previous Schemes that is now in exile. That then puts the exiled one back into hand, and again she can cast the Schemes in hand targeting Desperate Ritual, then cast it again for flashback targeting the previously flashback. That is a consistent loop, assuming you have enough mana. The Schemes from hand cost 4, the Schemes from graveyard cost 5, and the Ritual costs 2. This is 3 spells being cast, which means we generate 9 treasures. The Desperate Ritual also generates 3 mana, but also every Sorceress's Schemes generates 1 red mana, for a total of 14 mana. Because it is possible to get back both the Schemes and the Ritual every loop, instead of needing to get back the Schemes and never having the opportunity to weave in a Desperate Ritual, we are able to consistently do this loop without running out of fuel. And because we are generating 3 more mana than we're spending, we are netting mana and can actually go infinite.
And yeah, so basically I do that a billion times, and then yes, I have Conflagrate in my hand, which, where did I put it actually? Shoot.
And if I countered Conflagrate at this point, you would then just Schemes it back into your hand and do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did I actually put the Conflagrate? Hold on a sec.
I don't know. You dropped it. Who cares? I mean, well played. I have lethal on my next turn. If you didn't have a counterspell.
Oh, I do not have a counterspell.
Yeah, I have Aether Gale in my hand, so I just cast that, bounce your board, and then I swing for lethal.
That's so funny.
So like literally, you had that was your last chance to win, unless you. Instead of trying to go for the win, you tried to go for blocks, but I still probably would have got you.
I mean, you
right?
had to bounce some of your own stuff too, right?
No.
Return 6 target non-land permanents to your owner's hand.
This whole game, I've had this card in my hand, and I've been saying, well, if you get some more treasures, I can bounce your board.
Oh yeah.
So all I have to do,
I made a bunch of treasures in past. Yeah.
if you cracked the treasures on your end step, I couldn't do it. But why would you do that, right?
Why would I do that? Yeah.
But you can't crack them in response because the targets are already declared, and as long as it had 6 targets when cast, the spell still resolves, even if it doesn't have 6 targets on resolution.
As long as there's targets remaining, yeah.
Yep. So I would just say I target Sanar, Chakram Retriever, and 2 treasures, and you sack those treasures, and it would still bounce the 4 that you had in the 4 creatures.
So funny.
And then I would have swung out with a 7/7 and a 6/6 or 6/5, and that would have been 10 there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
RPG.
I don't think that was a great showing of my deck, but it was a great showing of yours. Good game.
Good game. Yeah. No, I did not. I mean, I guess the thing is, like, I had to like get into some divisions into something, and a desperate ritual is something.
Yeah, turns out. Now the clincher was definitely getting that 3rd Chakram Retriever. I think you needed the 3rd Chakram Retriever.
Yeah.
But I think you navigated it well. I think if it were me, I probably would have tried to schemes for the realm sketching so you didn't flash it back away. But I think you would have lost the momentum and run out of mana. I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good game.